drinking down out of that. I'm sure you saw the kids when you were coming up out of the little stream, and that's dirty water.
Or that muddy well that's down there.
And that's not safe for them. So I think a lot of kids, as far as malaria, I think, I mean, maybe just a lot of times when kids are sick, it's just automatically thought as malaria, but it might not be.
Do you also do teachings in the classes then, like your life skills classes or your educational? Do you teach about that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's one of the topics we want to focus on is not only malaria but also HIV, AIDS, which you know, we have kids here that do have HIV, and we also have kids whose parents have died from HIV or AIDS. So we haven't gotten to like talking about health yet, but that is definitely one of the things we want to get to. One of the issues we faced is that it's the third term right now, so a lot of the kids are in school for like even if they get done at 5, they'll still have like another class for some reason, or they'll have something else that they have to do for studies, just because they're all prepping for their exams. So we haven't really had the opportunity to have all the kids and start going on all these workshops that we want to do. But that's definitely something we want to address.
Great.
I think on that note too, as far as we're talking about just the health, just the general healthy eating habits, because a lot of kids eat very starchy diets because it's the cheapest thing to make for big families, or just the cheapest thing to make, and so it's filling at the time, but it's not healthy for the kids to just continually eat that. It's not a healthy diet, so that's something that we want to kind of talk more about, and just the fact that they do need to drink water, and they know it needs to be clean, but they maybe don't know how much water needs to be drank or anything like that, so kind of things along that. And just on these two, having these two girls here is really cool, because I think one challenge we face too is getting strong women or strong girls in our program to participate and really take an interest in soccer. And these two, I mean, are perfect examples. This is Deborah. Do you want to introduce yourself and say where you're from?
My name is Deborah. I come from Congo and I live in Nigeria.
And what position do you play?
I play number 9.
The 9.
Scoring
goals. Yeah?
I have a question for both of you. What has football taught you? Like, through football, are there lessons you've learned?
No. I learn others.
You learn.
What have you learned from participating in football?
I have learned how to pass the balls to other teammates. I have learned how to shoot. I have also learned how to behave with other teammates.
Okay.
Can I add something else?
So, it's the same for you? And
Exactly the same.
is there,
Are you
Yes.
tricking us?
The other day, Esther was actually teaching some of the newer girls in our program how to juggle, which was really cool. She's
Even from different schools,
Yeah.
we saw you.
She's very good at juggling, and so that was really cool. Esther's one of the older girls in our program, and so she was teaching some of the younger girls how to juggle. So it's really neat seeing these two kind of grow into that leadership role and help out the other kids that have started to come.
so for this question for you guys, so what are kind of the core principles you think are taught through football? Big question.
I think that's why, part of the reason why we're here is because football has meant so much to us in our lives.
Will you just quickly tell us what you've done, what football's meant for you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I played football all through, or up until the end of high school, with clubs and stuff like that. So, and I was captain of the varsity team at my high school. And I haven't really played for like a club since then, but I've been playing intramurals and stuff in university. But honestly, just for me, football means it teaches. Since it's a sport that you can't play by yourself, so it teaches you to be able to rely on others and also be reliable to others. So I think that's one of the things that I really like from it, is that you can be held accountable when you're playing football.
Yeah, I played football growing up since the time I was like 5. until just this past year. I graduated from my university where I played football and captained our team there. And I really felt like football just taught me everything. I mean, it taught me leadership skills, how to interact with other people, like Adam was saying. It teaches you discipline and hard work. I think it teaches you too, you win games and you lose games. And I think just teaching kids how to react the same, whether you're winning or losing. And that was something I learned. And a hard lesson at that. And I mean, I think just everything is so relatable to what you go through in life, the tough times and the good times, and like Adam was saying, just interacting with others and, being a leader for other people. And yeah, what doesn't football teach you?
I know, how am I supposed to follow that? Well, I mean, I think it's the same as, kind of everything that they've said. The friends that I have now are the friends that I played soccer with my entire life. So I think that just speaks a lot itself. And we can only hope that these girls will create these friendships now, but they can last forever, because you go through so many, like Courtney was saying, you go through so many ups and downs, and you really connect with these people that you're playing with. Because if you're practicing every day, you're training, or whatever it is. So you learn, everything, I feel like a lot of it you learn in soccer you can kind of carry into other parts of your life. And now I'm just kind of repeating what Courtney said.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it, then you can use mine.